I never would have had the opportunities that I've had at Seton Hall if I had gone to any other school. Through the professors and the faculty at Stillman, they really do everything they can to help you succeed and to push you along your way and to really help you become what you're capable of. I have had 4 internships throughout my time at Seton Hall. 3 of them were at a private wealth management and financial planning company, and I actually started working there after my sophomore year. And part of the reason that I got that internship was because I had been in the Student Managed Investment Fund through the Stillman School of Business. So as a student, I had essentially been a part of a team that had run our own investment portfolio, which was really fun and a unique opportunity, especially being so young in your college career. And that was really helpful going in because I did have a little bit of experience and background in that. And I think it set me apart from other students. I can't even tell you how many times I've met with my career advisor over the 4 years I've been here. He's always been there to answer my emails with the little questions and give me broad-based advice. I probably spent an hour in his office one day just talking over job offers and evaluating my options, and they are more than willing to help you and listen to you, and they really want you to take the job that is the best fit for you. The spring of my junior year, I began working with Dr. Penina Ornstein with research on supply chain network visualizations. And then in the fall of my senior year, she was going to present the paper in our research at a conference, and she invited me to attend along with her. The conference was in Chicago. I was one of the only undergrad students there. It was a really amazing experience. I got to stand up there with Dr. Ornstein and actually present the research as an undergrad. So that was incredibly exciting and one of the best experiences that I have had at Seton Hall. At the beginning of my senior year, I was applying to a lot of jobs, exploring all these different opportunities, and I was thinking about moving abroad and thinking about the possibility of that. And I knew that one of my professors had lived abroad. So I went to her office hours and I was talking to her about it, and she said, you know, I know of a few people, like I can reach out to them. And that's exactly what she did. She connected me with someone who works at JP Morgan in London. And it's really amazing that you can just go to your professors and say, here's what I'm looking for, can you help me? And they're always willing to help you through the mentoring program through FWA and Stillman, and then also through Stillman's corporate mentoring program. I've probably had about 7 mentors. Some of them have worked at Verizon, Prudential, ADP, lots of big companies, and they have lots of connections. And it's been incredibly helpful to have those kinds of people that you can go to. And during the fall semester when I was making a decision about saying yes to a job and accepting a job, it was over Thanksgiving break was my deadline. And so she told me, if you need to call me and we will talk it through. And I did, and she was more than willing to talk it through with me. And so that just really speaks to the mentors and the opportunities that I've had here. The spring of my junior year, I took a class called Doing Business in India. So we went to India and Nepal, and that was really interesting because our professor took us to different universities, different businesses. We even met with some government organizations. And so it was interesting to see how they're using business to transform India for the better, to develop the country. And so that was something completely different that I never would have experienced just from a class in a traditional classroom setting. In the fall of my senior year, I was applying to jobs. I ended up with 3 job offers. And so the one that I ultimately accepted was at Quest Diagnostics in their Finance Leadership Development Program. Part of the reason that I chose to accept that offer was because I really felt that there was a community at Quest. The leaders at the company are watching you, they're helping you to succeed and give you opportunities just like I've had at Seton Hall. One of the women who initially interviewed me for the position at Quest was actually a Seton Hall alum. And there's also another alumna that my career advisor connected me with who works at Quest. So there is some Seton Hall Pirates at Quest, and they are more than willing to help you, give you advice, help you succeed. Seton Hall has definitely made me a lot more confident in my abilities. I think part of that is all the help and the resources that Stillman gives to the women in the business school, and the alumni connections that we have. I really feel like there's a community behind me, supporting me and rooting for me.